There are a lot of unique women in the world that you probably didn't even know existed. From women who've had the longest legs in the world, to a woman that has had over 200 plastic surgeries, and a woman who is barely bigger than an average 2-year-old. Join us as we take a look at 10 women you won't believe actually exist. Zlata is a Russian contortionist that is known as the most flexible woman in the world. Zlata, a former Russian gymnast, is able to create amazing shapes with her body and is so flexible she can fit herself into a 50-centimeter square box. Her gift of flexibility was discovered when she was just 4 years old, and by 6 years she was training as a contortionist at a circus school. She actually has a rare condition which makes all of her tendons very flexible, and she is able to move into positions that you would think would be impossible. Doctors have actually done tests on her to try and understand this condition. Meanwhile, Zlata keeps training and practicing her art of contortion. Anne and Claire Recht are identical twins who hold the Guinness World Record for the world's tallest female twins. They were born February 9, 1988. Being that they are identical, they were both measured 3 times in January 2007, and the recorded height was 6 feet 7 inches or 2 meters tall. Parents Eric and Joe Recht are 6'5" and 6'3". Claire and Anne measured 22 inches at birth, and as toddlers, their pediatrician predicted they'd grow well past 6 feet. Anne and Claire have received a lot of attention and are regularly on TV showing off how tall they are to everyone's amazement. Anastasia Shpagina is a 24-year-old girl from Ukraine that spends hours a day transforming herself into a living anime character. The anime lover is 5 feet 2 inches and approximately 85 pounds. She spends up to 30 minutes on each eye when applying makeup so that she can more closely resemble the cartoon she admires. Shpagina is even considering surgery to make her eyes look even more anime-like. She is also friends with the real-life Barbie, Valeria Lukyanova. Some people think this look is cool, but other people think it's creepy. What do you think? Pixie Fox is a Disney-obsessed model who has had over 200 plastic surgery operations to try and make herself look like a cartoon character. She has had her nose and ears done so that they appear more defined and cartoon-like. She has even had 6 lower ribs removed so that she can have a tiny 16-inch waist and wants to beat the world record for the smallest waist. She has had plastic surgery everywhere that you can possibly imagine, including a boob job that takes her to a colossal 30J size. She had her jaw broken, shaved, and reset to make herself look like Wonder Woman. She says she is obsessed with cartoon characters, but it could actually be the plastic surgery she's addicted to. Valeria Lukyanova is a Ukrainian model and entertainer that has spent years trying to make herself look like a human Barbie doll, and she has succeeded. She is now famous because of her resemblance to a Barbie doll. To enhance her effect, she uses a lot of makeup and contact lenses. She has stated that she has had breast implants but no other plastic surgery, and the rest of her body is natural. It all started about 5 years ago when she started doing makeup and wanted to look like a living Barbie doll. Her photos became viral, with some people really liking what she was doing and some who didn't like this look at all. Things might have calmed down a bit since those first 5 years, but Valeria is still around doing her thing. Asha Zulu Mandela is from Florida and is known for having the world's longest dreadlocks. She is married to a Kenyan hairstylist by the name of Emmanuel Chege, and the couple works together taking care of her massively long dreadlocks. Asha and Emmanuel met online 3 years ago after he was struck by pictures of her famous dreadlocks on hair websites. This real-life Rapunzel has dreadlocks that measure 55 feet long and weighs a staggering 42 pounds. She holds the Guinness World Record for the longest natural dreadlocks, measuring over 50 feet plus. Currently, Asha runs her own hairstyle salon along with her husband. Aneta Florczyk is a Polish female athlete and strongwoman who started her powerlifting career at the early age of 16. She has since then won Polish championships several times. The incredible thing is that Aneta is just 5 feet 5 inches tall and only weighs 165 pounds. But don't be fooled by her small size. Aneta is very strong and has demonstrated her strength by rolling a frying pan. She actually has a Guinness record for this and rolled up 4 frying pans in 1 minute. But that's not all she has done. She is a 4-time World's Strongest Woman champion. She has numerous achievements in bench pressing and has achievements in everything from powerlifting to deadlifting. She has a lot of first-place strongwoman achievements. Lyudmila Tichenкова is a 21-year-old girl from Ukraine who has a disproportionately long neck. When she was a child, her parents noticed that she was growing and developing at an accelerated growth. She was taller and had longer arms than the other children her age, and her arms are incredibly long. Her neck was also abnormally long, and she had a bad curve in her spine. When her parents took her to the hospital, she was diagnosed with Marfan syndrome, which is a rare genetic disorder that can affect the bones and the joints. She had to undergo corrective surgery and rehabilitation to straighten her spine. Photos of Lyudmila are currently making the rounds on the Japanese internet, with netizens praising her for her beauty. Jyoti Amge was born December 16, 1993 in Nagpur, India. On her 18th birthday, she was declared the world's smallest woman by Guinness World Records, with a height of only 62.8 centimeters, about 2.5 feet tall, which is shorter than the average 2-year-old child. She weighs just 11 pounds. So why is she so tiny? Amge has a growth abnormality called achondroplasia, which is a form of dwarfism. Due to her size, all of Jyoti's clothes and jewelry are all custom-made. Even plates and utensils are specially made for her as normal-size silverware is too big. Jyoti is now an actress and has been starring in some films such as American Horror Story, Freak Show as Ma Petite. Her big dream is to go to Hollywood and become a full-fledged actress. It seems like her dreams are coming true. Lauren Williams is from Houston, Texas, and has the longest known legs in the United States. Her eye-catching limbs measure an incredible 49 inches from hip to heel. The 28-year-old model from Texas says her family is all well over 6 feet tall, including her mom and dad, who are also very tall, which would explain her height. Her endlessly long legs have gained some serious interest. When modeling, Lauren, who has worked on campaigns for global brands such as Nike, does everything from sports and fitness to high fashion and swimwear.